Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and yes, from the title of the video, we'll be doing a playoff so far video of what's happened in the playoffs, what was my prediction, and what the real one is. So we're going to be going through each conference and each game, of course. So we're going to go here to the playoffs and go to the bracket, and that's the bracket there. So now a lot of different things have happened in the playoffs, some good games, big games, and yeah, so this is a playoff. These are the playoff review so far. We'll do another one when it comes to the conference finals and conference semis and all that. But what I'll be reviewing is we're going to go through each game quickly. So I'm going to compare that from my real game to my real prediction to this prediction. So we'll start off with Western Conference round 1. Suns Pelicans. Now Suns are up. No, not up. It's tied series 2-2. Suns were up 1-0 and then Pelicans won it. And then I think so. We'll just have a look. So Suns were up 1-0. Yeah, Suns were up 1-0 and then Pelicans tied the series. So that makes sense, right? So yeah, so it's tied 2-2. I thought my prediction was Suns going to win in 4. It's clean sweep the Pelicans, but no. Pelicans are that team that saying, wow, they could really they have some good guys on that team. Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas, CJ McCollum, all those guys. Pelicans are giving the Suns a run for their money, honestly. Suns have had a lot of close games, a lot of good games. If we go to the last game, if we go to the series and view the series, the first games is this. Suns won game 1, 110-99. Game 2, Suns lost 125-140. So they're all close games. And then game 3, Suns win by 3. And then game 4 was such a good game from the Pelicans. I watched the game. I watched what they did. They outscored them. It was like a 10-0 run in the third or fourth quarter. Honestly, really good. Game 5 is at Suns, so that's going to be a game to, yes-no game. So Phoenix at Phoenix, Pelicans away. Phoenix are going good at home. I reckon Suns will probably win this, but it's going to be a quite top contest. So I did say Suns will clean sweep Pelicans. That's completely wrong now. What I reckon Phoenix will do, they will win the next game. That's what I'm thinking. Suns will win next game, lead up to 3-2, and then the Suns will win the next game to go up 4-2. Honestly, I reckon I'm probably going to go to Game 7. It's really likely it'll go to Game 7. That's not up to me, but it's either going to go Game 7 or Suns win in 6 is what I'm predicting. Now, moving on to another game, Dallas-Utah. Now, I said Utah would win in 5. I think I said win in 5 or win in 6. Looking at this now, Dallas have a big lead. Have a really good lead on this game. We just go to the games. Game 1, Utah won 99-93. Very low scoring there, not really. But then game 2, Dallas come out and win. You think of this, Luka Doncic wasn't playing the first 2 games. Was he? Was Luka playing? No, Luka Doncic was out for the first 2. Then he played this game and... Or was he also out for that game? Sorry, he was also out. So, Luka Doncic was out for the first 3 games. Out of those 3 games, they won 2 of them. Right? Game 4. Game 4, Jazz win at the buzzer. Jazz win, Donovan Mitchell floater, wins that by 199. And then Game 5, which happened today, Dallas Mavericks absolutely obliterated them. Luka Doncic, he's back, honestly. After the injury, Dallas win at 3-2. Now, I did say Utah was going to win it in 5. I have hope Utah will still make the second round, but honestly, Dallas are looking very scary right now. The next game is happening in Utah, so Utah and Utah do play pretty well, so it's going to be a tough game to decide on who's going to win and what's going to go on. Honestly, my prediction again, I said Utah in 5. It's going to probably happen in 7. It might even go into Game 7, as I just said. I reckon Utah will win this next game. Even if they don't, I would love to see Dallas go on and play Phoenix or Pelicans. That'll be a really good game to watch, and I reckon that's going to happen. Really, I do. So I reckon Jazz will win the next game, and then it would have to go to a game 7. So Utah is still up my hopes here. Maybe I reckon Dallas will probably win this game. Honestly, my prediction is Utah win in 7, but Dallas probably, honestly, he might win in 6. That's just what I'm thinking. Now, next game is, we're going to the line, Warriors-Nuggets. Now, Warriors, they're up 3-0. They're up 3-0 coming into Denver. We won against, I thought Warriors were going to clean sweep. I did say Warriors would win in 6. That could happen. Warriors could win in 6. But I don't think so, because we're back at San Francisco. Look at these wins. 123 to 107, 126 to 106, 118 113, and we lose 121 to 126. That's an unfortunate loss. I didn't do the game review on that because I was so disappointed in what we did. But Game 5 is on Thursday, 12 o'clock. Warriors-Nuggets at San Francisco, at home. We'll probably win that game. I reckon we're going to win that game. We won't talk much about this game. We'll do the game review on that. But yes, Warriors win 4-1. And they're going to play either Memphis or Minnesota is what I'm doing now. Memphis, Minnesota. That series tied 2-2. I did say Memphis would win in 6. Did I say 6 or 5? I think I said Memphis to win in 5. That's clearly out of the tie break now. So looking at these scores, they're very close in the last 2 games, but in the first 2, obliterated. Everyone's winning. So I reckon this next game is at Grizzlies. Yeah, at Grizzlies in Memphis. So I reckon Grizzlies at home pretty good. I reckon Grizzlies will win that game. I'll be up 3-2. And then game 6, away at Timberwolves. It's mismatch and all that. I reckon Grizzlies win that game as well. So that's my plan for Grizzlies, Timberwolves. Grizzlies win, and we go on to verse Warriors. They verse Warriors. Grizzlies now with Timberwolves. I would love to see a Timberwolves Warriors game. I'd love to see Memphis get eliminated. That's not highly likely, is it? Who's that? I don't know anyone. It's highly likely that might happen. Memphis Warriors. Looking at the semis, it'll be Phoenix, Utah, Warriors, Memphis. That's going to be good so far. We're just going to go through it so far. Now we're going to go into the Eastern Conference. It's nearly 10 minutes, so we're going to go through this quick. Miami, Atlanta. Now, I did say Miami will win in 5, and that's clearly going to happen. I reckon Miami will win, so that tip is nearly okay, ready to go. Looking at the scores, flogging game 4, flogging game 1, flogging game 2, game 3 was won on the buzzer by Trae Young, wasn't it? But yeah, honestly, Miami definitely are going to win in 5, I reckon. And that's what I said. I said Miami in 5, maybe it was 6. I did say 5. So I reckon Heat will do that. Heat are in contention for the finals, I reckon. Back in 2020, they won finals, but then they lost against Lakers for some reason. That's going to happen, I reckon. I reckon Warriors Heat final. Pretty good. Next game. Philly, Toronto. This is out of the blue. I thought Philly was going to also clean sweep the Toronto Raptors, but no. James Harden, Joel Embiid versus Toronto Raptors team is Pascal Siakam. That's it. Philly sweep them in Game 1. Big win. Game 2, big win. Game 3, overtime. Joel Embiid with the game winner gets that. Game 4, though, Philly doesn't win. They lose by 8. And then Game 5, which was also today, they got also hammered, 103-88. I don't know what's going on here. But I reckon Philly will win the next game. I think they're playing away, aren't they? Yeah, okay. That's hard. They're playing away in Toronto. I don't know what's going to happen. I reckon Philly, after that loss, would be like, no, I want to win. We want to win this game. Doc Rivers, of course. The Eastern Conference is so tight. Mainly just the Suns, Pelicans, Philly, Toronto game. It's just so tight. Philly could win Game 6, which will put them in round 2. But Toronto also have good guys. When they play at home, they have good games. At home, Philly did win. But I reckon they could outdo it, and they could really get a win in Game 6, but it could go to Game 7. Philly, Utah, Dallas, Dallas, Philly, Toronto are potential Game 6 wins, but it also could go to Game 7 for the teams who are losing. I reckon Philly will win in 6, is what I'm thinking. Behind Joel Embiid, he does have a little injury with his hand, but I reckon they'll get there. I reckon they'll do it. I reckon they'll get there. Right, moving on. We're going to go straight to Bucks, Bulls. Bucks leading 3-0. That's no 100%. The Bucks are going to win in Bucks are winning in 5. I did say Bucks win in 5, didn't I not? I'll check that. I'll put on the screen my real prediction and what the real prediction for is, I reckon, what it is now. So Bucks are going to win 100%. Yes, they did lose the second game by 4, but that's by 4. Big win Game 1, big win Game 3, massive win Game 4. Happened on Anzac Day as well. So, Bucks 100%. At home, come on. At home, Bucks are unstoppable. They're going to win Game 5. They're going to go up 4-1 in the series. That's too good. Now, this last game I'm going to leave for last. Celtics, Nets. Now, for some weird reason, I said Nets to win. I don't know what's happened there, but I decided Nets to win. What was I thinking? I thought Nets would be a strong team coming out, losing the first 2, losing 3. I said, no, they could come up like Toronto game, but no. They get clean sweeped by Boston. Boston, a really good team. But you just look at these games. Boston win Game 1 on a buzzer. It's very close games, really close games. All of them are close games. All of the games are so close together, but Nets just couldn't finish. Very disappointed. I really thought the Nets would go against the Bucks again, but no, Celtics are the better team, and I should have tipped Celtics to win that. That's on me, my decision. I decided to go Nets. I should have gone Celtics in 4. I guessed it, but no. I was going to say Nets in 6, but no, Nets in 4, losing. So, Boston Celtics, really good team. I reckon they'll get to this conference finals and probably lose against Heat. That's what I'm saying. So there it is, guys. A long video now. Sorry it was a bit boring, but my prediction was Suns win, Utah win, Warriors win, Memphis win, Heat win, Philly win, Bucks win, Boston's already won. So yeah. So this is what I think. Semifinals, Phoenix win, Utah win, Warriors win. I would love to see Minnesota win, but Memphis win. Warriors, Memphis. Warriors, of course, will win that. Go to the conference finals. Phoenix will probably win against Utah. They'll go to the conference finals. Boston, Milwaukee. That's tough. 3v2. Milwaukee will win. The Bucks will win. And then Heat versus Philly, as I said. Heat win that. And then I reckon it's a Heat Warriors final. But that's it, guys. I'll do another playoff so far when it gets to the conference semis a little bit. Then we'll go conference finals. And then we'll bring it into the NBA finals. Alright, guys. Sorry it was a long video. A bit boring. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Go Warriors. I'll definitely do a game review. Next game we win. Hopefully. Do a game review when we win. Hopefully in 2 days' time. But we'll see. Alright, guys. Up go Warriors. LED lights. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the NBA finals, NBA playoffs, NBA games, whatever. Until next time, enjoy life and have fun. See you guys.